Working as television journalists, we know sometimes it's the most aggressive, chaotic pictures that our cameras capture, and sometimes the ones viewers remember.
Moments like these, protesters clashing with police. But it's moments like these
love your neighbor as yourself.
we'd like you to remember as well.
When you see someone that looks like me, don't think about the one that threw a brick. Think about me praying for you.
A city turned to prayer for peace and justice.
No justice! No peace!
Channel 9's Blaine Tollison chronicled Sunday night's protests to show us how fireworks turned our city from harmony to chaos.
Last night ended with violence and destruction when it started with peace, prayer, and conversation here at First Ward Park. While the source of the chaos isn't always clear, people who are with the peaceful majority told me their message is
even our Heavenly Father.
a fitting church-led demonstration with prayer, singing, and a march under a blue sky uptown Sunday. People of all colors stood together at First Ward and Romare Bearden Park against injustice and racism.
Protest is wonderful because it helps people to both vent their emotions and it helps to raise awareness that there is an issue that we need to address as community.
It's a message Reverend Rodney Sadler says everyone should take to heart. As he took part in protests, he told me peace prevailed into the evening. Outside CMPD, Sadler says some provoked police but were stopped by other protesters, telling them,
No, that's not what we're doing. This is not what we want. Listen to the officer. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a dialogue.
Just before 11, Sadler and others, speaking their piece, went home. As it seemed a majority of the peaceful, organized protesters went home for the evening, the activity uptown here took a turn in almost an instant right here on the patio of Ink and Ivy. Then more damage was done each minute closer to midnight. Chaos ensued. While Sadler says it's hard to prove if it's being organized, he believes much of it is being done by outsiders, and he has personally spoken to some who said they're from South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida.
There seems to be a movement that's here that's antithetical to the larger movement for justice, peace, and social change.
He says it will take more people to drown out their message.
We can bring forth a positive, moral, loving message, a just message that makes sure that's the only message that goes out. That's who we are, Charlotteans, and that's what I think we need to do.
I want to highlight a good takeaway from last night. Reverend Sadler told me during all of that there were contacts and cards being exchanged, even among police, to continue a positive conversation down the road. Back to you.
As poignant as the protests were, more of those conversations that really happened last night. And our cameras captured these moments late into the night. Protesters not facing off against the police here. They were all talking and really listening to each other.
Now, police said more than 1,500 protesters legally marched through uptown last night. Had no issues with them. CMPD said several members of the community were listening to each other and trying to find unity in those conversations. That's what this is about, a conversation. But they did order people to disperse after somebody started throwing rocks and fireworks. Now, about 25 or exactly 25 people were arrested and 4 guns were seized last night alone. Since Friday night, police say they arrested 70 people during the different protests.